Folks, it's finally time to start what we came for.
Oh, that's a bit sketchy. Sometimes it's a real battle.
We are attempting something that's never been done before. It's a showdown. Our 50-year-old 50cc two-strokes against one of the world's wildest tracks, the mighty Old Telegraph Track.
Holy crap, that's insane. Yes!
So buckle up, folks, and get ready.
Maybe it was not such a good idea.
As this is just the first episode of what's gonna be a bloody wild ride. First task of the day, folks, changing our sprockets. A 50cc two-stroke engine naturally doesn't have much torque, and the little it does have only comes in a rather narrow, high RPM range, which, for a technical track full of deep sand, steep climbs and tricky water crossings, isn't very helpful at all. Our only chance of successfully tackling the track is to switch to the smallest sprockets possible. And once we've packed up, we refueled our little bikes and waved goodbye to the last outpost of civilization. From now on, we are completely on our own.
There it is! There it is!
There it is. Well guys, this is the start of the Old Telegraph Track. This is the famous sign. Many times we've seen it already on documentaries, YouTube videos, whatever, and we've been really excited that one day we will be here as well. And today it's the day, and that's absolutely, yeah, that's really cool.
I'm so excited. I can't believe that we made it up here already. But now the really tough stuff starts.
Yeah.
But before we hit the track, I want to tell you something about the history of the track. It follows an old telegraph line which was built in 1885. The whole line stretches from Laura up to Thursday Island. That's roughly 700 kilometers. And for a very long time, this was the only method of communication for all the people living up north here on the Cape York Peninsula. And the Old Teletrack literally follows the old telegraph line. So along the way, we will see some of the old poles, so a lot of history. But now we have to keep going.
Yeah, we have roughly in total 13 river crossings. Some might be up to the bonnet of a four-wheel drive. A guy told us this morning. And just 4 kilometers in there, there's the first major or even the biggest obstacle, that's Palm Creek. It's hard to get down, it's hard to get through, and it's hard to get up again. And most people say, if you conquer Palm Creek, the rest you'll be fine. So we will see. But I think I'm excited. So let's get in there. Here we go.
As we roll onto the track, the owner's comment from the Bramble Roadhouse comes to my mind. See you back in a couple of minutes, mate. She had given our little mopeds this doubtful look, clearly thinking we'll turn around at the first obstacle. And to be honest, right now, our feelings are a wild mix of excitement and fear. Remember that scene in Armageddon, just before takeoff, when one of the guys says he's 98% excited and 2% scared, or maybe the other way around? Well, that's exactly how we feel, but that's what makes moments like these so intense.
Oi, you need a four-wheel drive here, no one told us. Crazy holes.
Wait, just slow.
And sandy, but it makes fun because today morning I put the 10 teeth sprockets, or the small one, in, and that really makes a difference.
Well, changing the sprocket makes a huge difference. Still have not much power, but it's a lot more than before.
Yeah, it has a lot more torque. So that's actually quite good. But already here it's very sandy. It's like surfing, crazy.
How was that? The first 4Ks are easy in? Just check it out.
Oh. Holy shit. That's it.
Now you wet your pants, probably.
Holy, that's just vertical down there. So that's the first entry to Palm Creek. We have to get down there. And yeah, well, then this way. Crazy. We check it out first. Well guys, this is the way into Palm Creek. That's absolutely crazy. Really crazy shit. Like you stand on top of there and it's just a vertical drop literally. Absolutely crazy. You shit your pants when you stand up there and you have to go down here. But the very good news is, or the surprising news is, that Palm Creek has a water in there. It's completely dry, so it's an easy ride through, but on the other side up it's pretty steep as well and sandy. So I think our Kreidler could struggle a little bit, maybe we have to push them. But let's get into it because it's really hot.
Coming from the south, Palm Creek is the first and one of the toughest challenges on the Old Telegraph Track. The main descent to the creek is an intimidating 3.5 meter near vertical drop. Sure, there are options. The locals call them chicken tracks, but usually even those are no picnic. But it doesn't matter anyway. We didn't come here to take it easy. We came to face the challenge to beat the mighty Old Telegraph Track. And there's only one way to go, and that's the hard one. We can't ride this, but I've got a plan B. And as you know, every great idea a man ever had started with.
Just hold my beer, what could possibly go wrong? So now we use a strip, and then it goes down there.
I think I can hold it, so you can, yeah, I can. Don't drop yourself down. Don't drop yourself, because then...
I'm gonna lose a lot of fuel already.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay, geht. Okay. Oh.
Would you?
Good.
Can you hold it?
Yes. Grab it, we lose fuel. Carry on. I have it.
Yeah.
Okay, you have
Ready?
it.
Yeah.
Woo! Too easy.
Too easy.
Woo! Jeez. Well done. We made it! Palm Creek, check!
Nearly. We have to go out on the other side.
Yeah.
But that's not that steep.
Lowering the bike turned out easier than expected, and after carrying the rest of our luggage to the other side of Palm Creek, getting the second bike down is pretty straightforward.
This is actually Palm Creek. The water comes through here, but it's absolutely dry right now, which is great, but we have to get up there, and that could be a bit challenging. Holy moly!
Yay!
Woohoo! That's pretty insane. But
Woo! Too
I made
easy! You made it!
This looks crazy when you come up here.
I walked up here and it looked crazy already.
Holy shit. Well, we conquered Palm Creek. We did already 4.12 kilometers in probably 2.5 hours. So that took a while, but we were filming as well, which always takes a bit longer. It's super hot, 43 degrees. So we go through a lot of water. That's a major thing. So we hope the next creek has some water. So we've got a water filter and we can get more drinking water and cool ourselves down. So ready to go? Yeah. Tackle the next one. Really cool here. Deep sand, really deep sand. Just hit the throttle.
I am making my way.
No. But if you hate sand, don't go on the Old Telegraph Track.
Well, I hate sand. Slow over here. I really hate sand, but so far, to be honest,
sometimes it's a real battle. I get through it. Crazy stuff.
It's like a roller coaster. Woo!
The bumps are really bad for the bike because we have not much suspension. And this is like a 55-year-old suspension. So it can't handle the bumps very well, and that makes the bike very unstable. But we'll get there.
I am coming. We just entered to the next creek. Okay, I made it. Okay, this I have to look first. Whew. If you enjoyed watching this episode, please like, subscribe and leave us a comment.
And if you want to support future episodes, just hit the thanks button here on YouTube. Your support is greatly appreciated.
And now, back to the adventure.
Our biggest concern about the Old Telegraph Track was water, as the track is known for its steep and treacherous water crossings, especially after the wet season. But our plan to tackle it later in the year seems to be paying off, at least for now. And the further we push into the track, the more we get used to the conditions, and that means fun waiting around every corner.
We wander, we roam, we take the road, we make our home. Together, we're never alone. We take the road, we make our home.
Oh, look at these termite mounds. They are huge, like 2 meters or 3 meters high. Well, they recently had some bushfires going on here, and it's still smoking and burning in some places. And that's the extremes you have up here, you know, in the summer or in their winter time actually. It's so dry that you have huge bushfires, and in the summertime you have so much rain that everything is flooded. And this country probably is, most of its bits is underwater, and well, for us it's really hard to imagine these contrasts and to live up here. That's another thing.
It almost looks like autumn here. All the leaves on the track. Really relaxing bit
Yeah,
between the sandy
it's
sections.
refreshing as well, you know, have a bit of a breeze. Before we had really deep sand, and here it's a lot better. But as I said in the morning, the sprocket makes a huge difference. It's really fun to ride now here. And it's actually, even with the deep sand, it's reasonable good to ride. With all our luggage and stuff, it's not too bad.
I mean, we carry all camping gear, food for 4 days because we don't know how long it takes us. All our electronic devices
Water.
and 3 pairs of undies here. I think this day almost doesn't count.
And it's not long before we arrive at the next creek crossing. But one unexpected fact slowly starts to cause us trouble.
We're gonna make a break here, and as you
Yes.
can see, this one has also no water. And in the morning we said our biggest problem will be water, but
water crossings.
our biggest problem will be water because we don't have much water to drink left. We have a water filter, so we can filter our own water. That was the idea, but there is no water.
The great thing about travel is that it often leads to wonderful encounters. Just as we stopped, 2 4-wheel drives pulled up and Rachel, Ethan, Dani and Lenny didn't hesitate to offer us whatever we needed. And it's exactly these little acts of kindness that leave a mark on someone else's heart. So thanks guys, we'll catch you somewhere down the road.
Look at this landscape, look at this light, look at the track. That's so much fun here to ride on. Even with a little 50cc. That puts a smile on my face, it really does. So it's incredible actually that we are here on the Old Telegraph Track. Once it was so far away and it seemed to be a challenge not doable with a 50cc 2-stroke bike, not even with one of these old ones. And here we go. And enjoy it really.
Honestly, this is so much fun on the little bikes. I really start enjoying myself a lot. Now the air is cooler, the sun slowly sets. And it's just beautiful landscape. There's no one on this track. Just 4 other cars the whole day. Lovely people we met. And other than that, it's just beautiful. And, well, this is not sand, even if it looks a little bit loose. It's more like red gravel. With some obstacles every now and then. You have to go slower. But I'm not good on sand at all. But today I really enjoy it. And I mean, isn't that the whole part of all of it? No matter what bike you ride, how fast you go, how you look on the bike, doesn't matter. The one and only thing is you have to enjoy yourself. And I'll definitely do.
We arrived at the 𝗘𝗽𝗀𝘀 river. I think that's the right word.
Yes.
And this river has water in it, which is crazy. We were really happy to see some water in there. It's not much, it's not big, but just enough to have a nice little swim we had.
Yeah, we washed up all the dust and sweat of the day and really feel like brand new now.
Yeah, we had some exciting challenges to do. Today it was pretty hot as well, we have to say, but we had heaps of fun.
Yeah,
we really enjoyed it.
It was like a roller coaster with the little bikes, up and down and up and down.
Absolutely. And now this creek, it's finishes off the day perfectly. You know, it's crystal clear, waterfall just down there. So we really enjoy it. Now we set up camp, have some 5-minute noodles again, and tomorrow
We have the first river crossing.
we have to cross this river, and then there's another big obstacle waiting for us, but we're gonna show you
Later, tomorrow.
Yes. Have a good one. Good night.
Welcome to Time to Ride, guys. We are 𝗬𝗀 and Helmut, and this is an absolutely crazy adventure. Like, subscribe, and we're gonna see you in the next one. And there we not only face our first water crossings,
Don't die. Come on.
way more sand,
That's exhausting. Holy shit.
but also one of the scariest challenges that makes Palm Creek look like a gentle pothole.
Bloody hell, that looks even scarier from up here.
But for now, enjoy some outtakes. See you next week. Cheers, folks.
So you go first and I'll pieces my trousers.
Yeah, maybe I pieces my trousers or shit my pants in 4 kilometers as well. Who knows? Now I'm still very confident, but the lady at the Bramwell Roadhouse said, see you in a couple of minutes, so I don't know. But we won't give up. There's the point of no return here.
Okay.
She's cranky.
I have measly ball over the place.
Probably me as well. Please connect. She always wants to connect.
Sometimes you think I'm a bit weird, but I'm not. Well, most of the time I don't know what I'm doing, but
Well, you're still weird, but...
sometimes I know what I'm doing and now I'm recording.
Okay.
Because you're a little tiny now. So,
He said I'm tiny, now I'm closer.
want to be part of the adventure?
For business enquiries, please email us at info@TimetoRide.de.